I mean, that's just kind of how it is, right? You just kind of sit back and watch cars come back around for multiple times. Come on. That looks super obvious. Anyways, I'm going to continue doing my word. I'm going to also say that stay tuned for this one. This one has an exciting word of encouragement for a lot of people that may not be aware about current events around the world. Prophetic messages and change of time. Israel and Sudan have come to agreement. It's almost like all differences from thousands of years have now just subsided. Yes. Who would we like to thank? I'd like to thank everybody for continually striving to understand the word and what I say and what I talk about, because it has a profound impact of changing the lives of millions, and increasingly that alone should let you know that there's some already been in the works for a while now. And on surface level 3D, you could be fooled. But I want you to be enlightened by this message. I'm focused in the moment in front of rush hour traffic. I'm scatterbrained because I'm so excited I wanted to tell you guys. A lot of people are telling me to slow down and start thinking about what I say. Don't let my ego get in the way. We understand that. My ego gets in the way of my teachings and my prophetic messages and my channeling energy and the power I have when I do speak. Because you got to understand, on the other end, who is hearing it? Why? The fuck? All right. Come on now. What is that? What is that? A car pulls up. Guy in a suit. Okay, it's all good. I see him right there. I mean, they look like a, white shirt and black tie? What is that? Please forgive me for not introducing myself. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the ones that, spread the word to the gospel all across the world by going door to door, I see you guys. Why spin your tires right now? That doesn't make no sense. Anyways, listen, I'm not talking about all of them, but I feel like they are watching. Maintaining the process of everything following through on this divine intervention that we set out long before. Oh, it's in the Bible. Ezekiel 38. Is it 38? It's now been prophesied prophetically, meaning the war of both sides no longer have disagreements. They're actually following through with the prophetic, or the divine light and the scriptures. They're actually caring about themselves and not as a nation, meaning their differences in how they used to think has drastically changed. They're starting to look within themselves to do the right thing, that each and every single one of them, whatever position they're in, government or whatever, leadership, religion, guards, whatever, they all have an intricate part in changing the world. Now, how you address situations and how aggressive you are may differ, but I guarantee that this is happening right. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Sudan and Iraq, or Sudan and Israel, have come to an agreement. This hasn't happened in 2,000 years. Or I mean, more than thousands of years of differences. The constant battles, the constant bloodshed, the constant bombardment of cultural differences and religion and prophecy. Going against the Bible, for one thing, is some of them is not a good idea. You know, because we are in the change of time. We are in the turn of the time. So what does this mean for these differences? Hasn't been happening in thousands of years. Where nations come together, especially in the heart of the homeland, where religion steadfast. The Ramadan, the New Year's of September 15th is right now. New Year's, the new year. 57. No. Dang it. What was that? 57, 84? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, can we please talk about this? How did I just wake up and actually start visualizing this stuff, like have this remarkable change in my life at the specific time in my life, and then literally months later, that when I finally open up my eyes, I'm able to see and hear the news that has been taken from me. Well, I actually heard this from a great source, a good man of faith, and a good man of Israel, and his background and everything. I trust him. He's been a part of the, prophecy and preaching the word of the gospel all this time. He has countless experiences of trying to make changes himself, with the world, and trying to make the words from the Bible coexist in this 3D world where it actually makes sense. See, the thing is when you actually start reading the Bible, which I lacked a little bit. I lacked when I grew up because I had reading disabilities. So it discouraged me. And so it actually taught me different ways to learn. I have overcome my learning disabilities with reading when I was a young boy, but some of that, while not being able to read, I was discouraged by clergy, by Christians. He must be a bad apple. There must be something wrong with him. Oh, jeez, can I please iterate? Everything in this world is divinely timed. Everything. I surpassed my reading disability as soon as I got out of high school. Literally. Like I was on click of a finger, I started understanding English language much better, at a better way where I can understand and still communicate. What is that bell? Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're gonna have a talk, bro. We're gonna have a talk. That's too many times you drive past my fucking place and drive like that. Fuck. Sorry. I don't like people that try to intimidate by fucking cutting off their muffler and try to make it sound like the car sounds cool. Sorry. Sounds like ass. Learn how to fucking be respectful to the other people in the neighborhood. Fuck. There's a time for that shit, and there's a time where you don't do it in a fucking Ghostbusters fucking station wagon. You get what I'm saying? White station wagon. Yeah. And you've heard them actually speeding during a fucking school was in session. So this guy's got to fucking get a little fucking, hey, slow the fuck down. You still don't get it. Fuck, man. People, I'm sorry, it gets me distracted, but this is what happens with everybody's life, everyday life. 1 minute you're on task, on your focus, and the second, a couple things just get you right off track, just slightly off track where you're focused, and then ultimately you lose the power and the momentum of that message. Whew, I'm grilling right now if you're wondering too, so wonderful stuff. I'm just trying to make sense of today's current events. I want to make sure that a lot of people understand that I'm not here to like cause havoc on people that are trying to do light work. Okay, I'm not here to tell you you're doing wrong. That's not my job. My job is to inspire, help provoke individuals that are in power around the world in their positions to do the right thing, to actually take the effort to make sure things actually start happening. So, a lot of times, intricate parts of the world, people have positions, leadership roles, protection, security, all that. You get it. You know, IT, business, stock market, you know, every kind of walks of life. But the intricate parts of the people that I'm talking to are the world elites. Let's talk. Or forever hold your peace. And I appreciate unlocking some of that potential that we are in the new golden era. I love guys, you know, it's like, dude, you have no idea how cool this is. I have no idea about history of Dubai and all, you know, like all that whole region, you know. The thing is I was kind of deprived of all that. We didn't have that when I was growing up. You know, we didn't have a lot of, we had, what was that? See, I can't even tell you how I learned this. I mean, that's the amazing part, that's why there's something special happening here. I went from being an idiot to supposedly I'm now a freaking saint/genius because I now have the keys to unlock every aspect of everybody's life and shed light on everybody's daily struggles to give them that hope. Break that bread with them where they can now break bread with other people and say, hey, you can do this too. It's a simple thing of slowing down, focusing, staying in the moment so you can receive that message of your divine interventions. The ones that, the intuitions that tell you the right thing to do. I love you guys. I want you to know we're going to continue doing this and maintain that you can't give up. Even when your back's against the wall and you feel like everybody's against you and conspiring, which they were, which I know. I don't have to lie about you guys. It is what it is. The algorithm will always have all the people you have come back to you. You know what I mean? Like if they're hanging out, they're eventually going to show up on my suggestion. It's kind of like if my girlfriend was actually, you know, hanging out with somebody at my house, those devices are going to eventually link up. Oops. God bless all of you. Maintain your idea of hope, prosperity, and gratitude as we continue to make a difference. Oh, I hope I can't wait to, you know, like somebody just fucking test me, please. No weapon shall ever prosper against you or formed against you shall prosper. So Ronald Reagan had a defense package in the 1980s that shoots a laser down to shoot some nukes, any missiles, and that was during the Cold War. You know, that was actually the end of the Cold War from the 40s. It's now finally happening, where the peace from Jerusalem and Stan have now come to an agreement. This is a prophetic message. They come to agreement, which hasn't happened in thousands of years. Miracles will still continue to happen. Believe me, I love you guys. Have a great day. God is great. Have a wonderful, blessed Sabbath day.